Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him.
The Fantastic Four just got another trailer, and this is the first time in a long time that I have been excited for an MCU project that isn't anything Spider-Man related. From the atomic age, retro-futuristic aesthetic to the film grain and color gradient, this movie looks really good compared to anything that has come out of Marvel Studios in the last couple of years. I love that they are trying to replicate a time period, something that they've only done like once or twice before. It's going to be sad when Galactus eats this universe, but hopefully I'm wrong and he actually just eats the old MCU. While I have so much praise for this movie just from the trailers alone, there is one complaint, and if it wasn't obvious already, it's about the Silver Surfer, and up to the reveal of the Silver Surfer, I really had no issues. What the heck? The special effects seem to be on par with your average MCU movie, but I do want to say she looks less than or equal to the original Fox depiction, and that movie was made in 2007, so it just says a lot about the state of these movies.
Oh, that is cool.
Maybe it's the lighting because it is a dark scene, or it could just be the filters that they have applied to give the movie the look that it has. And it is also the trailer, so this could be an unfinished version, so I will have to wait and judge the final product. But for right now, it's a hard less than or equal to. And like I said, she doesn't look bad, it's just her hair. I really think they should have broke out the cosmic clippers and shaved her, and here's 3 reasons why I think it would be better. In this telling of the Fantastic Four, we get a female version of the Silver Surfer. I have no issues with that change because not only is this a different universe, so it's not like it doesn't make sense, but in the comics there has been a female Silver Surfer. Now I know that this is a list about why she should be bald, but this is the only rule I'm gonna bend because 1, this is my list.
Whatever, I do what I want.
And 2, they decided to go with hair. Since they decided to go with that, I figured I would try to meet them halfway, and if you look at a lot of pictures of her with hair, it's usually one solid chunk. I'm not sure why they decided to go with rendering each and every strand of hair, but in my opinion, it looks really messy compared to the comics where it looks a lot better being a solid chunk. Still prefer the bald, but if she is to have hair, this is how I think that they should do it. Chunk. Now the biggest, baldest reason that I could think of why she should have no hair is mainly because of this one man, Hajime Soriyama, the father of Chrome. Now most of his art that I will be talking about is from the late 70s through the 80s. What I'm mostly trying to convey here is that this is a man who knows how to draw some chrome ladies. He captures reflections and shimmers in a way that I've not seen in retro-futuristic art before, but he nails it every single time. And his art makes me strongly believe that making the Silver Surfer bald would look so much better because of how amazing it already looks in these depictions. I know that they are technically robots, but it's the chrome domes that we're talking about, and that's where the similarities lie. And after seeing so much of his work, I'm more surprised that they decided to give her some hair. You've probably seen 1 or 2 of his paintings. If not, you definitely have seen it on the Aerosmith record. The last reason, and most obvious one, is that the MCU is no stranger to bald women. In fact, I feel like some of the more memorable and better characters happen to be bald women, and there are a couple. You got the original Sorcerer Supreme, who rocked the Charlie Brown, also rocked by Cassandra Nova. You've got my favorite, Nebula, from the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, who kinda had the reverse of what I wanted for the Silver Surfer in this movie, where in the original comic she had that glam rock type of hair, but in the MCU she's rocking the bald. Another obvious favorite being from the Halls of Wakanda, like Okoye. She is one of the best characters from those movies, and she is even the leader of the Royal Guard, which also consists of more beautiful bald women. And even if we're not sticking to the MCU, you've got so many other beautiful bald women to choose from. Ripley from Alien, and even though the movie where she's bald kinda sucks, it's still Ripley. You've got Furiosa from Mad Max, and that movie was nominated for like 1 million awards, so the Academy has some love for baldies. And if we're to go animated, one of my favorite protagonists ever is Asajj Ventress from the Clone Wars. I liked her a lot in the 3D show, but when I think of her, I can never not think of that 2D animated greatness. And while I really do think they should have gone with the shaved head, all I can really do is wait and see how the final product looks. But what do you guys think? Do you think she'd look better with a wax dome, or do you like the hair? So let me know. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry for the lack of videos. I've been working on a big project, but I sort of burnt myself out on it, so it should be out soon. I just needed to take a break, but I wanted to get something out in the meantime. As always, love you guys, and thank you. Till next time.